Hello, what's up everybody? Kingpin of Tekken with you here today, and today I decided to just shoot a small video about the nerfs for Yoshi, because now there is the World Tour Finals happening on the 7th of December, and after this everybody expects this big patch to come out with all the nerfs for the most problematic characters such as Nina, Dragunov again, Yoshi, and etc. So now I just decided to speak about Yoshi specifically because that's my character. I did spend quite some time with this character, and I just wanted to discuss in this video what exactly makes Yoshi oppressive and broken, and what exactly should be paid attention to in my POV, like when making nerf for Yoshi. So everybody's thrilled to see what kind of changes are gonna take effect with the upcoming balance patch. So now we're just gonna talk about Yoshi and see what is wrong with this guy. So I also going to talk about what people want to see with Yoshi nerf, which is like yeah, like that's going to be one big topic for the video. So first of all, when we talk about nerfs, we have to understand like what exactly makes a character broken, and like what kind of fixes should be made to fix certain problems with the character. So with Yoshi, like I've seen quite many streamers say this and bring this up, and that's quite valid, is that Yoshi has a too high combo damage overall. On top of all the good moves that he has, such as the sword sweep, such as NSS flash, such as the poison breath, such as down forward 1+4. Like all these moves are quite good, and they're quite effective. You can combine them with all kinds of mix-ups and etc. But on top of this, like Yoshi has a very high combo damage. Let me just demonstrate what kind of combos can you do with Yoshi and how much damage can I consume with this. And for example, I mean that's not guaranteed, but that's just a possibility for the follow-up. So that was just one example. Then this notorious sword sweep. See, with just one mistake, the opponent loses a lot of health. Or this, also good example. So you can see it's just Yoshi has very good tools to work with, or of course his NSS flash. Have to mention this, and you got the drill. And I'm not even done yet. As soon as the opponent starts, gets up, I just gonna do this. So Yoshi, he's a very strong character because of the tools that he has that no other character has. He's very unique in his own way, and you can see that his original intention in this game, or rather the intention of the designers such as Harada and Murray, is to make Yoshi much stronger and more effective in comparison to Tekken 7. Here, Yoshi has been given a lot of new tools that are quite oppressive, quite spammable, many of them. Yes, I'm talking about Flash. And these moves are quite good, but at the same time, the combo damage that he has, he should not have this high combo damage. Given the tools that he has, given all the counter hit launchers, he should not have this high combo damage. And his combo damage makes him look very oppressive and very broken, and it makes people think that this is broken, that this is very broken, because again, of course, the combo damage is what makes these moves very broken, is that you can just use them all over again. You can use them at the wall as a combo reset, and just two big combos and are gonna finish the game. So basically, if your opponent makes, if you make a mistake against Yoshi, like if you make two mistakes and he gets two combos, it's the most probably going to be a GG for you. So I think this is something that should be paid attention to. I think there should be no there shouldn't be any limit to his combo damage, but in terms of like his combo damage is now locked at 75 or 80, but it's just certain moves need to lose the damage, and like there should be some kind of combo damage scaling for Yoshi. Similar thing that they've done for martial law in one of Tekken 8 earliest patches. Like martial law also had a pretty bizarre combo damage. And what they did is that they added a combo scaling, and martial law, like, he basically got the combo damage fixed out. It still kind of is quite high, but you know, in comparison to what it was, it's still significantly better. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the health recovery. Yoshi has a lot of health recovery moves. So, especially like he has moves such as NSS 1-1. Like, look at how much health have I recovered with just one launcher. So this is one thing. Another thing is NSS forward 1+2. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. Again, I like Yoshi a lot. I think he's one of the coolest characters, but this is really too much. On top of this move, recovering the guaranteed health because of this being a heat engaging move. This also, see, like this adds two gauges of health, or I don't know, like what's the best way to say this, like 2 portions of health. So the heat engaging hit health recovery and the built-in NSS forward 1+2 health recovery. So altogether, you can just see I just doubled my health from this. I just doubled my health up to 50% of overall health gauge. So I think this is a bit too much. Definitely, like these kind of moves, they should definitely be monitored more closely for the question of health recovery. Also, NSS flash, I think, also consumes quite a bit. Actually, no, not this much. Not this much. But I think like the 1-1 is a bit too much in NSS, and NSS forward 1+2. I think this is probably the biggest issue. So overall, I think if you like, I've played multiple times in ranked and had situations where my opponent has the, you know, the upper hand. I'm just all about to lose the round, and then I just get this lucky launcher, and as I progress in the game, as I progress in the combo that I got by luck, I just recover most of my health back. And on top of this, I have the Rage Art activated. I mean, that's a crazy situation. So you can just guess the chances of my opponent to regain the chances to, you know, get the comeback, or you can guess my versus my chances to get you know, get the full match, given the combo damage, given the health recovery. So I think, again, to summarize, the combo damage is number 1, the health recovery is number 2. It should be checked more closely. I mean, health recovery for specific moves like forward 1+2 in NSS and NSS 1-1. So 2 moves that should be monitored more closely. And the third thing, which is again a big issue with Yoshi, is he has this notorious Kincho guard break, which also has, by the way, the health recovery built into it. But on top of this, like what Yoshi players like to do, they like to do this. So you understand this is guaranteed. The most optimal choice for the opposing side of Yoshi is to just stay down. Not tech roll, nothing, just stay down. Just take the guaranteed damage, give the guaranteed health recovery to Yoshi, but don't you dare to get up, or don't you dare to toe kick me, because I'm just gonna flabbergast you again. You're just gonna flip over into the air, and I'm gonna get another big combo. So this is a big problem with Yoshi, and I think, I mean, many players, they say like, oh, the guard break mechanic should be gone from Yoshi. So Yoshi does shouldn't have guard breaking move. I disagree with this. I think the guard break is fine to stay with Yoshi, but what should be done is Yoshi should lose, like Yoshi into guard break should lose tracking to both sides. So when I do this here at this point, Kazuya should be able to side roll, and then this should whiff. Or at the same time, even in neutral, like when I do this, and Kazuya sees that I'm about to do the, you know, the Kincho guard break, not just the Kincho 1+2. So when he sees this, he should also be able to sidestep. But the thing is that this tracks on both sides, and it's barely steppable, and you definitely cannot, you know, tech roll that when you're grounded. So I think this is a big problem, and I think this should also be changed. Because on top of the guard break that you get as a combo reset in the middle of the combo, you also get, oh sorry, you also get the health back. Wait. You also get a health back. Not much, but still, considering like how many utilities this move has, I think this is definitely a lot. So I would probably not remove the health recovery from this or like play with this, but I would definitely remove the tracking from this move, so that Kincho guard break is a very straightforward move. If the opponent tech rolls or sidesteps, it whiffs. I think this is really fair. I think this is definitely something that should be done, because again, many people, they say like, oh, this should be like guard breaking move should be gone from Yoshi. It should be just a regular move, which yeah, like it just does a regular damage. Again, one really good point that the main man made in his recent video, I think he said this in the video where he was responding to Arslan Ash tier list. I think he made a pretty good video, pretty good point, that we don't want to remove Yoshimitsu uniqueness in the game and his strength, because this was again the obvious design of Yoshimitsu in this game, to be a strong character with unique moveset, with unique mix-ups. So he should keep all his stuff, but just add counterplay to it. And in Kincho guard breaking case, a good counterplay is for the move to lose tracking. So this is, yeah, that's just my opinion. So the three main things that Yoshi has is the combo damage, health recovery, and Kincho guard break move tracking to both sides. So these three things I think are the biggest issues with Yoshi and should be monitored for the next patch. I see a lot of people still complain about spinouts. Again, I still disagree. I don't understand how people can complain about this. I understand that like this is a very good move for Yoshi to avoid stuff, like the risk-reward situation is very much in favor of Yoshi. I understand this, but again, you need to understand one thing, that moves like sword sweep, moves like flash, moves like the spinouts, these moves have always been with Yoshi ever since early Tekken games. So this is not something brand new that Yoshi has been added to in Tekken 8. Like these moves he has always had. And just recently they also doubled the damage for Yoshi spinouts. So you cannot just be spinning around thoughtlessly and just be avoiding stuff. So again, I don't think we need to play around with the spinouts. I think this move is quite good for what it is right now. I think it already has the sufficient risk, so you're not gonna just be spinning around thoughtlessly. Same also with the flash. Like this character had the flash ever since early Tekken games, but flash as a move had different purposes. Like he was like in early Tekken games, he was copying characters, like opposing characters' movement, which is no longer the case because he's not a Mokujin anymore. So again, I don't think any of this should be removed from Yoshi move list. And again, this one I don't think is broken either, because if you just pay attention, like there are all kinds of clues in the game when I commit to the unblockable sword sweep. Like the hit effect starts early and I just have to stay on the ground. Like I cannot just go down forward and press 1. So I have to stay here for like 1 second at least to commit the movement. So it's 26 startup frame move. It gives all the clues to the opposing side, that I'm about to make the move, and then I can be hop kicked by the opposing side. But this move is quite tricky at the wall. When, for example, my opponent is grounded and he gets up, and I just relaunch them again with the sword sweep. But again, when you play against Yoshi, you need to understand that you cannot play in the same way against all the characters in Tekken. And with Yoshi, you always have to be ready for this and for this. In the likely manner, you have to be ready for Claudio while running. I think while running 2 was the move which you can duck. So you just have to be ready for certain moves. Also with Kazu, you have to be ready for the electric or for the hell sweep when they do the dash, wave with dashi. So you have to be ready for certain moves against certain characters. You cannot just play in the same manner against all the characters. So I think people should differentiate emotional rant and emotional urge to just destroy the character with nerfs, and they should actually familiarize themselves with the matchup, go to practice mode, see like what are the properties of the move, like what are the startup frames, how can you counter this move, and etc. So again, to summarize, moves like flash, sword sweep, and spin outs, I would not do anything with these moves. I think they are good for what they are. Just to summarize, I think the main problems with Yoshi are the combo damage, health recovery, and the Kincho guard breaking move tracking to both sides. 3 things that should be monitored for the upcoming balance patch. But these were my 2 cents. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's your opinion about my opinion. And let me know if you think that my opinion has been fair. And yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for the video. See ya.